And it turns out I've actually missed question C. Right, so you've got question C and an algorithm that's going to use that. That was the one from the previous one, okay, and this one's fixed a bit. Right, so what you've got here is you're going to return the smallest value, okay, so it's slightly different, right? So this one returns the smallest value, okay, so that's find min. So what you've got here is a trace table, okay, so again that's the lines of the program that you look at, and that's the data structure, so that's your array and that's two variables. So line 1 assigns these values into the array, so that's why these values from line 1 are just written here. Okay, so if you then look at line 2, what's the minimum going to take? Okay, so the minimum just takes the very first one it looks at, very first one is at list position 0, so minimum is going to be 74.33. Okay, we then go to line 3, so line 3, the counter's been incremented, so it was 0, so now it is 1. Okay, well it starts at 1 anyway, so that's 1. And then you've got line 5, so set minimum, so we're looking at what is in position 1, which is 57.67, so that's now going to be, because obviously this statement is, we found the minimum that we had was 74.33, that is bigger than what it's looking at, it's 57.67, so now that is going to be set to minimum. Okay, so that's why you've now got the minimum, it's dropped into 57.67. Next part of the question is explain why breakpoints can be used in conjunction with a trace table. So you've manually worked your way through writing down what you expect the values to be. What you can then do is set breakpoints in your program, and it will stop your program at the defined point, right? So that's what the point it stops at it, and it will actually tell you there and then what the actual values of the variables are, and you compare it to what you're expecting. Okay, so you'll have your program running, you'll have your trace table, and you'll be saying, well, at line 2 I'm expecting the minimum to be 74.33, and if it is, brilliant, you can tick that off. Okay, so you use this in conjunction, and it's a good way of testing just to make sure the actual program's working.